Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Nicole Frolic of Inflexible Me, and today I'm really excited to do this video. In fact, I was up all night so excited because Spirit came in and gave me the guidance that this was what I was supposed to talk about today, and I just got really excited, and I almost couldn't sleep. I almost considered getting out of bed at 2 in the morning and just filming it then. But I think my energy was too full on that I probably would have scared some of you guys away. Like, it was really intense. So, today we're going to talk about Lemuria. We're going to talk about the fall of the civilization, things that we want to be aware of now so that we don't fall prey to what they fell prey to. And it's going to involve our intuition. It's going to involve the tools that we use to strengthen our intuition and raise our frequency. Now, on Sunday, I had a very interesting experience. It kind of started Saturday night, and I had a very profound dream Sunday morning, which I had asked for guidance from my higher self about something, and that just kind of triggered something. As much as a lot of synchronicities have been coming in, especially number synchronicities, and I've just been getting a lot more guidance coming through. And so I've been feeling like my intuition is getting stronger, and I've been feeling guided to get more tools. I went out and got a couple more oracle decks, and I started using them, and the information that came through, the guidance that was coming through, was so spot on. It was so good. It started to raise my own vibration by me just feeling supported. I just felt so supported, but I felt supported by me, and that my higher self was coming in. I was connecting, and I was just getting the guidance that I've been looking for, and also feeling really good about just having that connection. And it was putting me on such a high frequency vibe that everything I was thinking about was making me happy and all of that. And so I kind of want to talk to you guys today about some of the tools that you may be feeling guided to use, why you want to start using them, but some of the things we want to be aware of so that we don't make the same mistakes that the Lemurian civilization made tens of thousands of years ago. So as we are going through this ascension process, and we're going through activations, whether they're heart activations, DNA activations, certain chakra activations, bringing in the higher self more into our avatar body, bring in our light body, integrating the light body more in. You're feeling, some of you may be feeling less need to eat as much. And that's because food is what actually makes us more dense. And I'm not saying don't eat, but you will notice that you will not want to eat certain things anymore, and that your diet's going to start to change, and that you're going to want to start eating more high vibratory foods, and all of that start to happen. And of course, we all respond to this differently. Some of you may not feel it. Doesn't mean you're not bringing in your light body. We're all going to experience it in different physical ways. However, one of the things that is really coming through right now that I am being told to share with you all is it's very important right now to really strengthen your own intuition, and using tools right now is a great way to do that. So for instance, for myself, I use crystals, I use oracle decks, I use my meditation, I use song, I use frequency sounds. So I'll either use my Tibetan singing bowl, or I'll listen to high frequency music. So there's a lot of different ways, and there's so many more things that you could be using. But using tools to help strengthen your intuition and start paying attention to the guidance you're getting. Now, the guidance, when you're using these tools, you also want to pay attention to how your body's responding. Are you getting tingling somewhere? Sometimes we get tingling on the head, sometimes we get tingling on the back, or maybe you'll just get this pulse of energy coming in, that are your yeses, confirmations. You will also want to pay attention to your nose, where it's telling you this isn't good. You don't want to go here, or maybe there's some sort of energy coming in that you don't want to interact with. Your body will start telling you, and that's your soul language. You want to pay attention to what your soul language is trying to tell you. So using tools will help you strengthen that, because they're offering extra information. And this extra information, it's always nice to have that extra information, excuse me, to use as guidance. And always use what feels right for you and then discard what doesn't. So the reason why, though, we want to be very wary when we use tools is to understand that as you use your tools and you get stronger and stronger and you get very well versed in your tools, remember that your tools are not making you stronger. You are using the tools to strengthen yourself. However, they are not making you. You actually are enhancing the tools. So your energy interacting with these tools is what's enhancing them. It's not their energy interacting with you that makes your intuition stronger. It's kind of like guidance. It's confirmation. It's just a tool. Without you using the tool doesn't have the same power. Now, the reason why I'm telling you guys this is because back in Lemuria times, one of the reasons why the civilization began to fall was because as they became, they were introduced with more of their own sort of tools that were helping them advance their civilization and use power in a different way and use energy in different ways, is that they started to believe that they couldn't do it on their own. And they started to give up their own individual sovereignty to these tools. And that is what was part of the reason why the civilization fell, is they lost their belief and faith in them and their own power. And they gave their power to these tools. So really important that we don't make that mistake as we start to, as a collective, begin to rise up and go through this ascension process and move more into the fifth dimensional heart structure and using our gifts to strengthen our own knowing, to remember who we are, to assist others in helping them remember who they are, offering the guidance that we may be called to be offering to others, helping in any way, healing in any way. We have to remember that that's all coming through us from source. It's not that these tools are making us stronger. They're just kind of assisting us, and they're kind of like gauges for us to kind of understand the information coming through with us, kind of provide some confirmations as we learn to understand our own confirmations. And pretty soon you don't need the tools as much, and sometimes they're just nice to have, and they're just kind of like extras, but they're really helpful as you start to grow. Just remember, as you're growing, don't let your power go into them. So you always maintain your power, maintain your sovereignty, because that is what led to the fall of the Lemurian civilization. And we don't want to repeat old mistakes. And that's kind of like what's been going on for me. And so, the guidance that's been coming through for me, the intuition, the messages that I've been getting have been so strong and so on point that it makes me so happy inside, because after going through this eclipse season and all of the up and down energies, the 5D, 3D roller coaster ride that we've all been taken on, I'm going to make a suggestion for everyone. Have a playlist of, because you guys are watching this on YouTube, most likely, make a playlist in your YouTube of videos that are very strong, like you believe in a lot, you resonate with their message, and it's giving you the tools for you to raise your frequency, to do your manifestation, to tune into your intuitive gifts. Put those into a playlist, and it's kind of like your breadcrumb playlist in a way, because if you think about it, sometimes we get so caught up in the lowness of our energy, and you have to go there and you have to feel it, but sometimes you go so deep and you just get lost in it. And the breadcrumb trail that you've left behind that takes you back to where you were, that if you would just follow it, you get back to center, you get back to your high frequency state, and you've got more control again, and you're not susceptible to the emotions and the energies coming in that are kind of taking you off center, you may lose that breadcrumb trail. And now you have no idea. You have no idea how to navigate back home, back to center. And this playlist will kind of be like your breadcrumb trail. Like on Sunday, I was watching some videos that were on basic stuff that I really knew, but I needed to hear it from someone again, and I needed to hear it in an authoritative voice, someone who believed it when they were saying it, someone who spoke it with authentic power. And it just kind of like, it basically was like someone, the universe kind of picked me up by the shirt, kind of slapped me back and forth, threw some cold water on my face, and I just like woke up and I was like, oh, okay, I'm back. You know, like I get it, like of course. And it just shifted everything for me that day. And it just started to rise and rise and rise. And I've been kind of riding that wave now for a couple of days, and just really going into my manifestation mode and how I'm able to create things and visualize things. And it's one of our tools. It's one of our tools. If you can create a playlist of your favorite YouTubers who you really resonate with their messages, make it the simple messages, the foundational stuff. You don't want to go like really far out there. You need something that you can grasp onto, like when you're in that really low place, like just gets you back to basics. That I think is like a really good thing to do. I would call it like your breadcrumb playlist or something that gets you back to high frequency, or high frequency breadcrumb list playlist. And that is just something that really helped me. And so I wanted to share that with you guys. And also Spirit is really wanting us to really strengthen our intuitive gifts right now, really strengthen them. So if you're being called to use different tools right now, whatever they are that will help strengthen you, use them, practice with them, play with it, have fun with it, and see what happens. Journal things that come through. Take notes of all the synchronicities that are happening. Don't just let them come in your mind and go, oh, that's cool, and then like fly out. You really want to document this stuff, because as you document it, you put more focus and energy into it, and you're bringing your awareness, you're growing your awareness around it, which will leave you more open to recognizing more of them as they're coming through. So this is what I was told to give you guys today. I really hope that you're all doing well, and that if any of you are experiencing your intuition getting stronger, your guidance coming through, remember all that you guys need is within. You don't need all of the messages that are coming out from everywhere, which direction. It's nice to have. It's nice to kind of take in what resonates, learn, but always remember to keep building your own internal guidance. Listen to your own internal teacher, your own connection to higher self and to source energy, so that you strengthen that within. And then you'll be able to really shift the energy around you. And I hope you're all doing well. I know it's been really crazy. Thank goodness Mercury is now stationed direct, and I'm looking forward to Mars going direct soon. But to be quite honest, Sunday, I'm like, I'm not waiting for you, Mars. I'm not waiting for you. I am just going in and I'm doing, and I'm getting back to me. And I kind of was like, I am not victim. I'm not victim anymore. I was just so done. I was so over myself playing victim that I said, enough is enough. And just pulled it all together just like that. And I just needed a little bit of cold water on my face from the universe, a little bit of a slap back and forth, and I was brought back to reality and brought back into my power, I should say. So I hope that you all can do that. And I'm looking forward to bringing you guys my energy reading next week for September coming up. If any of you guys are interested, you can get on my newsletter for any updates on information coming out, events, things like that. You just go on my website, influxwithme.com. I also have a podcast every Thursday in iTunes. And we've got some really interesting things coming up on that, including my QHHT experience, which I can't wait to share with you guys. And what else? I think that's it, guys. So I hope you're all doing well. I hope this information helps. Remember to maintain your sovereignty, keep your power within, know that The tools are just kind of guidance and confirmations for us right now as we build that muscle up, build our intuitive muscle, get stronger in our knowing. And as we do, eventually the training wheels come off. You don't need them anymore. And it's great. And you're off riding your bike. All right, everyone, I'll talk to you later. And it was good to see you all. Love, love, love to all of you.